Так. Точно, я... Да. Я все придумал, я очень хитрый. Сам себя не похвалишь. Не, в обычном. Ну, пиллерс, мне кажется, пошагово будет не очень удобно. Наверное. Я не пробовал. Да тут тактическая пауза же есть. Да. Да в пошаговом тут, блин, не знаю, тут же они налетают толпами враги. Вот толпа бежит, и там, я вообще не знаю, там уж до пенсии один бой вести. Ну, мне так кажется. Ну, надо пробовать, конечно. Я ж не пробовал. Просто Pillars of Eternity 1, там же не было этого пошагового режима. Там было так. И я как-то привык так. Ну, и поэтому, думаю, ну, здесь тоже так. Да мне тоже интересно. Да, это я потом, когда третий раз буду проходить, тогда буду в пошаговом проходить. Все может быть.
The sea-striped fiends send you to uproot the tree of the gods, yes? Their blasphemy knows no bounds.
Give the order, Captain. Or just nod. I'm not picky.
So, the fiends corrupt even the sand-striped ones. Now I taste their stench on her. If you join them in befouling the Adra, then you will join them in death too. The tree of the gods, yes, which these fiends plunder and profane. Go! Carry a warning of what you have seen to the other shufflers. Fool! See what the impiety of the sea-striped fiends has wrought? The sand-striped shufflers know better. But you others come, smooth-toned or furred or sea-striped, with blasphemous hunger. Now, foreign ones dig at these roots, and the Deep Hunter is with us no more. Now, the gods return to rain their punishment on these islands. Again. The defender of the isles, the guardian of tides. Once, it lived among us. In all bright, quiet places. But then, more came from distant lands. First few, then many. Now, our deep hunter is gone. Do your stories say nothing of the many disasters? Of the shuffler nests washed away like foam? Many generations ago, the sand-striped ones built great hives across the islands, and bastions around the Adra roots. Their ancestors, yes. Their meddling displeased the gods. So the gods smashed their works with heaving volcanoes and crashing waves. You shufflers are beasts of habit. You do not learn. You do not change. You cast off your sheddings by night, only to put them back on at daybreak. You wrap yourself in filthy, worn-out things. Our ancestors hid deep, where the waters quenched the fires and muffled the storms. They remembered while shufflers scattered. Now, the shufflers build again. The gods see. They will tear them all down. If your fat tongue speaks true, then give us proof. I tell you, thick tongues lie, forked tongues do not. If what you say is true, then surely you can speak with the dead. I will believe your words, only if I hear them from the tongue of my own people.
Suga, I found the way.
Yanis, you died. We saw.
The way became dark, but this one brought light.
We will kill the shuffler and free your soul, Yanis.
Do old scales cloud your eyes? The shuffler glows like the Godwalker, like the way. She will open the way.
The gods give you power, yes. Approach. Restore the blessing of the gods to the Adra.
As your hand touches the dim Adra, for a second time, you gather the threads in your mind and bind them together, forming a solid tether that ripples out toward its distant anchor. Standing at Aethys's shoulder, your soul is dwarfed by the massive god's form. Energy pulses along the tether, each wave feeding the Adra's movements.
Your first attempt to contact me was brave. This second attempt, is it born out of desperation or something else? Why do you continue to follow me, Watcher of Cadnua? Many Kith would like to know the gods' designs. Why is it so important to you?
At first, he does not respond. But there is a wavering from the light within him. A momentary dimming that allows you to see the souls within the Adra clearly.
I never sought violence or death, but Margren and the Hand Occult have ensured that the world believes the madman Widewin tried to destroy the Deer Wood and everyone in it. In truth, a war was what I desired, but not one of violence. I sought a war of If people saw that the ruins so faithfully guarded by the Glanfathans were nothing more than machines. Machines the Angwithans had used to turn themselves into gods. What could that mean?
Да ничего бы не изменилось. Что бы изменилось, что бы изменилось.
Aethys becomes silent. You can sense his presence advancing back along the cord between you. His energy flows over your hand. Tendrils of light probing into the air around you.
You are in a unique position. In spite of the work of the Leaden Key and Hand Occult, you have seen through our facade. Without the benefit of your knowledge, few mortals would be willing to accept the true history of their gods. After all, the last time I walked Aora, I made a mistake in not revealing my true purpose. I believe you would understand it better than most. Yes, I will tell you, but this is not the time. As I take this body farther from the lighthouse, the tether grows weaker. Soon this link will unravel completely. If I have not... When that happens, I will need to pull more souls from your world.
The edges of Aethys's massive form blur and dissolve. The huge figure retreats from you. As it moves, the tether begins to rapidly unravel. As
If you would know more, Find me at the Ashen Maw in Margaren's Teeth. I must rest there before I begin my final work. When I leave that place, you will not be able to follow. Before I go, I should return some of this to you. I still have need of the great power of your soul, but
A pulse of energy moves back along the golden cord toward you. It feels familiar, comforting, even before it contacts you. The energy washes over you, flooding you with feelings and memories you had thought long forgotten, until they settle back into the cracks of your soul. And then the tether and cord snap. Aethys's figure evaporating into dust that mingles with the endless gray expanse. Heat rushes over you, and the uncomfortable sensation of the Audra Pillar's presence cuts off. The gloom of the in-between is pierced by the light of the living world. You are back in the lighthouse, no longer dim. The lumen...
Long have we kept peace with the sand-striped people. But then, the foreign ones came and spread, killed our people, built their hives everywhere.
Chaudhary, you attack every foreign ship you see. The Juana may not like us, but at least they speak to us.
We were sure the Godwalker came to cast them out, that driving them away was a holy mission. We must go. I know not what this means, but our brethren should hear of it.
Not an option, Snake. Bet you were keeping count of how many good soldiers you fanged. Captain? Aye, aye, sir.
You show us something new today, Shuffler. Thank you for this, and for your mercy.
This luminous Audra ought to be able to take my souls, Watcher. What do you say? Get ready to witness the feat of a lifetime, Watcher. I'm about to do God's good work, to single-handedly shepherd a multitude of souls straight at... You know me. If you got a light to shine, I don't see the purpose of hiding it under a bushel. All right, Soul Flock. Give my regards to the afterlife. And get born again soon. I can't! Watcher, I can't do it! Stop me! Son of a god's darn motherless cur! That hurt worse than a back-to-back whooping from Uncle Angbert's quarterstaff. Thank God I'll never, ever be doing that again. Good God. I feel so very much. How couldn't I be? I can feel it prickling under my skin. I've strived to do Gon's will ever since I was a little girl. Huddling in the back of the barn, bathed in darkness. I just never knew reaping could feel so good. Look at my lantern shine, Watcher. Beautiful as a harvest moon dripping red with blood.
What do you need?
You were saying?
Куда тебе надо бежать?
I am ready.
Куда-то надо. Умничка. А, хрен его знает, наверное, да. Да понятия не имею, может, и не работаю. Чё? Не, ну вообще теоретически в ночь, но по факту там непонятно. Там неизвестно. Ну, завтра на работу поеду, так и узнаю.
Need a hand?
What can I do you for?
Captain, a word? You've spoken to Aethys, which means you know what we're up against. If the fleet sailed up to him and fired every cannon at once, I imagine we'd have a fighting chance at taking a chip off his kneecap. There's no stopping him, is there? Get used to it. That's how things get done in this part of the world. I suppose there's a certain appeal to recognizing the inevitable. We don't have to waste our breath trying to stop it. It reminds me of the first time I shot to kill. There he stood, a pirate captain barking orders from the forecastle. Out of everyone's range but mine. The wind toyed with us. A cannon blast took me by surprise. I don't know if Bareth kicked open a door or the Sky Mother held my hand, but that man was meant to die. I've got that same feeling now. Better or worse, I know that Aethys is meant to succeed.
Я это уж читал просто.
Choice is a funny word. I never planned to live by the gun. One day I put a bullet through a Bronzoa while the Ranganui happened to be watching, and the rest was history. I can still take pride in my work, if that's what you're asking. Hope I didn't take the wind out of your sail. Whether or not we can change anything, at least we can say we were there. That's more than most people get.
Что ты глядишь? Рангануи, блядь. Пойду курить. Тебе нельзя. Что там за босс такой у тебя? Я даже не помню, что там за Миклош. Кто вокруг него? Типы? Что вообще его не помню. Что-то он у меня из башки вылетел, этот Миклош. Шмыклош, блин. Да, это было давно, пару лет назад. Ну да, может я поэтому его и не помню, потому что убивал его, наверное, какой-нибудь отарой целой, поэтому и... Ну, в смысле, ты понял, короче. Поэтому куда он там бегал, какая разница. Видишь. Может, япошки просто играли, как раз у них там вечер. Ну, правильно, в 8 утра был же вечер у них. А, да? Какой у них там минус 6? У них там чуть ли не минус 12. По-моему, больше. Ну, а Япония, она ж подальше. Там еще, наверное, час можно, так? Ну, подальше она. Ну, это по нашим меркам. Может быть, конечно. А, ну да, может, я и путаю просто. Просто я играл с одним малым, он, наверное, вот откуда-то оттуда, прям совсем издалека, он говорил, что там чуть ли не минус 8 там, с Москвой, или там около того. Наверное, он просто еще дальше. Почему не в России? В России. Да? Хер знает. Ну, может, я что-то путаю.
Had another one of your talks there, didn't you? You gonna share details, or do we gotta guess?
When the captain goes all starry-eyed like that, the crew starts to ask questions.
You don't look like you're gonna be sick this time, so I take it that's a good sign?
Adiko, no one ventures into Margaret's teeth. A chain of volcanoes guarded by giants, if the Juana legends are true.
You're looking upright, Captain. But something in your eyes tells me different.
All right then, let's do this.
Он тоже к тебе не придет. Да он всегда, он если пошел покушать, это все. Это... Он пока картошку там посадит, пока она вырастет, пока выкопает, пока почистит, пожарит. Ну что, она же сама по себе, она даже должна вырасти. Не знаю.
Let's see what's in here.
scale-bellied cowards! I knew they'd run!
Look at our beacon. Even the Colossus couldn't destroy it. And those snakes aren't so tough now, are they? Of course. We'll rebuild bigger and better, with reinforced walls and extra cannons. Our engineers will make this place truly impregnable. The Hansanui will want to thank you personally for your help here. And she should also know what we're up against. She's usually at the Brass Citadel in Nekataka, though she gets called to the palace often, haggling with the Queen and the Valians. Looking for a real challenge after what you did to those scale bellies? The only thing I know about the place is it's supposedly made of fire, and no one's ever come. But anything can be overcome. Clear skies.
Light of Aethys be upon you, neighbor.
Short lady, about my age, from Deerwood with her son. Let's see. Freckles, braids, usually. Punches you in the arm if she likes you, face if not.
No, that doesn't sound like anyone.
You gotta be her son. Got her nose and her freckles. You don't have to lie to your mothers. She hiding from someone? Maybe an ex-lover who gave her the best night of her life?
No, I misspoke.
Forget it. Just tell me something. Your father, you know him?
I'm sorry, who are you? Right. Yes, I knew my father when I was very young. He was a man of strong faith.
Have to be. You need a god on your side for protection.
He was lost to us during the purges, which was how we came to flee here.
So you met him? Well, that's great. You had a dad. Where's your... Got a lot of catching up to do.
Mother is with Aethys. I don't think you take my meaning. She passed the veil a few years ago. A fluke. It's possible her soul has taken a new body by now. But if she was truly blessed, she marches instead beside the shining god.
You lied to her. Said you didn't know her. Expect me to believe this now?
Что там разглядываешь? Кстати, когда ты его успела?
Да давно, когда вот костюмчик был хороший, если не до всего этого вырос.
А я что он спит, блин? Да я уже спать, я уж разбужу.
Не надо, пусть он проснется.
Funny, you wouldn't know it to look at him.
А я еще не готова. Я там все готово, перемолоть.
I'm not lying. She's buried on the other side of that hill.
How could she be gone?
Don't be troubled by her passing. All souls that march with Aethys receive his warmth and light. Aethys has come to us twice now. Even Oblivion couldn't slow his march. We shouldn't have opposed his first coming. He meant to rally us under his banner.
Oh, I know a lot of Dead Deer Woodens who will be relieved to hear that. And seeing what we've seen, it's hard to believe they got our best interests at heart.
Aethys forced everyone to declare themselves as ally or enemy, nothing more. Now he marches again, and we have a chance to correct our mistake.
Well, that's charitable.
I would like to have joined him when he passed this way, but I was weak. It won't happen again. You can't build on broken foundations. Real change needs destruction. I trust my God knows better than I do. He knows truths I'll never...
And got that right.
I was once lost. I struggled as you do now. But the partisans of the lighted path have restored my faith in Aethys. What greater honor than to march in his vanguard? We began as children of the Dawnstars, separated from each other as we questioned our purpose. But then Aethys granted a vision to Gadarian Bosch. Bosch saw an illuminated path lighten the way through a black abyss. And he saw Aethys marching on the path, and Aethys bade him to march alongside.
Not quite how I've been seeing it, but everyone's open to their own interpretations.
And the Shining God told Gadarian Bosch to gather an army of the God's truest followers, and to
You'd think after getting blown up, he'd slow down on the battling.
We don't know. The end of the path hasn't been revealed to Gadarian Bosch yet. But to the faithful, shouldn't matter. There'll be a great journey, but we're prepared. Gadarian Bosch knows the way. Aethys himself has appeared in Deadfire in the form Gadarian Bosch foretold. That's more proof than any of his faithful could ever ask. What fortune to be given this opportunity, to know our God in the living world. Gadarian Bosch warned us. Those outside the partisans may ridicule us and test our faith, especially our old families. We've learned it's best to keep to ourselves and those with open minds, which relations and friends mostly aren't.
We can go. Hey, kid. What was your name again?
Bairn.
Right. This lighted path fellow, Bosch. Sounds interesting. There's some way I can meet him?
He's usually on the move, rallying followers. But the partisans of the lighted path often gather in the temple of Aethys in Nekataka. I am soon to go there myself, in fact. There's an adherent there, Ogna, who initiates new partisans. No doubt she'd be pleased to help you.
Установленного нету.
Aethys needs able soldiers, even in their elder years. You should consider what Ogna has to say. It might speak to you. Farewell.
Да это ладно. Да как-то вот так. Да это ладно, успеется. Ничего, есть куда спешить. Да это мне Сережа посоветовал. Ну, так, не фонтан, скажем прямо. Нет, Torment Style of Numenera это что-то наподобие Pillars of Eternity, только там много болтовни и нету драк. Да и хер, какая-то баба лысая.
Can't hide from me.
Нет, не такой. Тут уж. Нормально.
Hey, whose side are you on?
А вот зря. Я знаю. Одна из лучших РПГ, которая сейчас вообще есть. Ну и зря.
Happy to oblige.
Не.
All things must come to an end. Even me.
What do you need?
Ну, Fallout он такой, он в этом отношении неровный. Он в конце, как мне показался, просто стал уже слишком скучным. То есть там вроде поначалу, да, весело, но там реально в Fallout там побочные квесты интереснее проходить, чем сам сюжет, блин. Сюжет какой-то такой, так себе, блин. Ну, я, может, до этого просто не дошел. Под конец он, наоборот, уже... Ух, ебать, вас там еще целая орда. Ну чё, блядь, прикалываетесь, а?
Isn't going very well.
Think this beyond me.
Kinda. Here's some.
Don't count me out yet. You on your feet now.
Давай.
That order's too tall.
It is no use. I cannot get through.
Happy to oblige, Captain.
Reverse. How could I
That
miss
order's
that
too
time?
tall.
Good.
Mode. I think that's beyond me.
I need to try something else.
Ну, он бью козла, блин.
That was
О, наконец-то убили его. Ага. Да.
already. I have no space. Sienteri. Not a problem.
О, наконец-то, ебать! Великое счастье, ура! Чё ты? Ты глянь, что я нашел.
I have no space.
Тебе не скажу.
Sienteri.
Веревка с крюком. Полезу сейчас по месте Аркемира грабить. Вчера, блин, целый день искал эту херню. Конечно. Без веревки. По-моему, уже 7. Ну, 7 миллионов, значит, еще. Ура, Аркемира, я иду. Сейчас я все там выставлю нахрен. И куплю себе корабль. А куда-нибудь. Главное, чтобы был корабль. Куда поплыть-то, неважно. Хоть меня тыкать, иди отсюда, блин.